7 psychological tricks to make any woman obsessed with you. The hidden psychology no one talks about. Have you ever noticed how some men barely lift a finger, yet women can't stop thinking about them? They don't chase, they don't beg, they don't even seem to care, and somehow they stay on her mind long after they're gone. Meanwhile, other guys try everything, nice texts, compliments, romantic effort, and still get ignored. It almost feels unfair, doesn't it? But what if attraction was never about luck? What if there's a silent psychology that separates the men women can't forget from the ones they barely remember? Because here's the truth. What really makes a woman obsessed isn't your looks, your money, or even your charm. It's your energy. It's the way you move, the way you think, and how you make her feel without saying a word. And once you understand these 7 hidden psychological principles, everything shifts. You stop chasing, and she starts chasing you. Let's dive in. 1. Mystery, the power of the unknown. Women are instinctively drawn to what they can't easily figure out. It's not just attraction, it's curiosity. Curiosity pulls the mind back again and again. The moment you reveal every detail about yourself, your fears, your schedule, your emotions, you become predictable, and predictability kills excitement. Think of a movie where you already know the ending. You stop caring halfway through, right? That's exactly how she feels when she's solved you too soon. True confidence is quiet. It doesn't need to explain itself. Sometimes what you hold back says more than what you reveal. Let her wonder. Let her fill in the blanks. Because the questions she asks herself about you are far more powerful than any answer you could give. 2. Emotional control. The calm that pulls her. In most men, crumble under pressure. They panic when they're ignored. They explode when tested. They overthink every move. But the man who stays calm when everything around him gets chaotic, that's the man she can't forget. Imagine this. She takes hours to reply to your message. Most guys double text or start acting distant. You smile, put your phone down, and keep living your life. That single act sends a message stronger than words. You don't control my emotions. I do. That kind of calm confidence isn't just attractive, it's magnetic. Because deep down, she's wondering, why isn't he reacting like everyone else? That curiosity becomes fascination. 3. Presence, the energy that makes time stop. In a world obsessed with screens, genuine attention has become the rarest form of power. When you're with her, be fully there. Don't look at your phone, don't scan the room. Look straight into her eyes. Listen, not to reply, but to understand. There's something electric about a man who's fully grounded in the moment. It makes her heartbeat slow down. It makes her lean in closer. Why? Because it's rare. Almost no one does it anymore. And anything rare instantly becomes valuable. When she walks away, she'll keep replaying that energy in her mind. That's when attraction transforms into something deeper, attachment. 4. Detachment, the paradox of attraction. Here's one of the biggest truths about attraction that almost no one teaches you. Neediness repels. Independence attracts. Most men think showing love means constantly giving attention, reassurance, and effort. But when you smother her with your presence, you take away her space to feel desire. Think about it. How can she miss you if you never give her room to? A man who's detached doesn't mean he doesn't care. He just refuses to lose himself trying to keep someone else. If she pulls back, he doesn't chase. If she tests him, he smiles and stays centered. That quiet strength drives women wild because it's rare to meet someone who's emotionally unshakable. When she realizes she can't control your emotions, she starts to crave your attention even more. 5. Self-mastery. Become the man she can't replace. Attraction always starts with respect, and respect only comes when a man has mastered himself. The man who disciplines his body, his mind, and his habits shines differently. He wakes early, moves with purpose, builds his dreams, and doesn't waste time on meaningless distractions. That kind of focus gives off a specific energy. It tells the world, I know who I am and where I'm going. When she sees that, her instincts kick in. She realizes she's dealing with a man who doesn't just live day to day. He leads his life, and deep down, every woman wants to stand beside a man like that, not in front of him, not behind him, but next to him. Self-mastery isn't about control, it's about command, and command is irresistible. 6. Purpose. Be the center of your own universe. The biggest mistake most men make. They make a woman their mission. They orbit around her, rearrange their life for her, and slowly lose themselves. But women aren't drawn to men who revolve around them. They're drawn to men who have gravity. A man with purpose doesn't chase attention. His mission naturally attracts it. He's too focused on building, creating, and growing to waste time proving his worth. When a woman feels that, she respects you. And respect is the foundation of lasting desire. She starts competing for your time, not because you made her, but because your time now has weight. When you live with purpose, your presence becomes a prize. 7. Unpredictability. Keep her guessing. Predictability is comfortable, but it's also boring. If she knows exactly what you'll say, where you'll take her, and how you'll react, her emotions flatline. But when she can't quite figure you out, when every moment with you feels a little different, she stays emotionally engaged. That's the secret. Emotions are the glue of attraction. Maybe one day you surprise her with a quiet walk at sunrise. Another day, you disappear to focus on your goals, only to return sharper, stronger, and more confident. She doesn't know what's next, but she knows it'll never be dull. Unpredictability isn't chaos, it's energy. It keeps her wondering, what is he going to do next? And that question keeps her hooked. The psychology of desire. Now picture two men. The first gives everything away, constant messages, full access, no direction of his own. He becomes predictable, ordinary. Attraction fades. The second lives differently. He's grounded, confident, focused. He listens but never overshares. He feels but never loses control. He disappears when he needs to and returns stronger every time. She starts thinking about him at night. She wonders what he's doing, who he's with, what's running through his mind. That curiosity becomes a habit, and that habit becomes obsession. That's not manipulation, it's psychological alignment. Because when a man owns his energy, he naturally attracts everything he wants without chasing anything. The choice. So now it's your turn. You can keep doing what most men do. Chasing, over-explaining, and hoping someone finally sees your worth. Or you can become the man whose worth speaks for itself. Because once you master these 7 principles, something changes inside you. Your presence sharpens, your silence speaks louder, and suddenly you're not chasing love anymore. Love starts chasing you. But here's the real twist. This isn't just about women. When you become this kind of man, opportunities start chasing you too. Respect, success, peace of mind, they all follow the same psychology. So ask yourself right now, what would happen if, starting today, you applied just one of these principles? What would shift if you committed to becoming the man who no longer needs attention because he commands it effortlessly? Think about that. If this hit you deep, comment which of these 7 traits you're going to master first. And if you want to go even further, make sure you subscribe, because the next video might not just change how women see you, it might change how you see yourself.